My keyword to describe these days in China would be discovery.
I'm thankful. 美好的遇见，成长
Teamwork.
帮助默契 interesting and unique 感到非常兴奋 challenging human love it's very insightful 充实 immersive 难忘 community 只是画那样全新的体验 My keyword is destiny 是缘分
My keyword to describe these days in China would be discovery. For me, I have discovered an ancient tradition, an ancient culture, the Hakka people, through my topic. So for me, this trip has given me a lot of things that I didn't know before from China. So for me, I got really shocked because some of the people we were with, the Hakka people, are really poor, but at the same time they were really humble. Another time were giving us facilities to shoot. They were even offering me cha all the time, cigarettes all the time. They were really willing to help, and this contrast I thought it was really interesting.
我觉得我的关键词应该是成长。我觉得在这个过程中，我收获了很多，不仅仅是因为专业能力的提升，还包括对于很多问题临场解决问题的能力的提升。阿导他是一个。我觉得他是一个很神奇的人吧，他在很多的地方，其实我觉得也不能说我们有共通之处，只能说是我们有一些观点，我们都对很多事情感兴趣，然后对一些事情我们有一些相同的看法，但有很多地方我们有很多不同，包括我们每天都交流很多，在于他的国家和我的国家有哪些习俗上的不同，思想上的不同，然后我觉得我们的交流过程中很多的改变是打破了一些所谓的刻板印象，就是包括他认为的中国和我所描述的中国，以及我以为的外面的世界和真正的可能他所经历的外面的世界的一些不同。
关键词默契，我的关键词是互帮互助。
Keyword teamwork. The teamwork makes every project feels more cultural diverse, and that it's more interesting to me.
我可以认识到很多国家的朋友，然后我可以学到他们的文化。
My first impression when I arrived in China, it's a very modern country. Because when I was in Mexico, I always think like maybe it's very traditional, maybe the people it's too close to the French people. But when I arrived, I see the opposite. It's like the people is too kind, is too open, always want to learn more about you. And it's a very modern country. It's like, dude, we don't have any of these stuffs in my country. It's like this is the future to me.
在拍摄中，就是最大的困难就是我在出发前没有检查灯，然后呢，所以没有带那个灯的转接器，所以呢，到那里之后，天黑了之后才发现说没有带。
And our producers brings a lot of people with their bikes to use the lights of the bikes. That's too funny to me because maybe the people are busy, but they take the time to stay. When I say like you can put your bike there and put the light right? Yeah, of course. Like, wow, what's happening? I don't know. I love it.
与此同时呢，就是找一下那个影视基地的联系方式，通过同学联系。非常开心的是借到了那个转接器，真的。然后后面就用那个灯开始拍了。
It's very insightful. It's insightful because I not only get to learn more about Chinese culture, but also like cultures from other countries like Spain and Portugal. So I think it's really insightful.
我觉得对我来说，关键词是充实，因为我们的主题涉及到好几个拍摄地，虽然都在厦门岛内，但是要奔波好几个地方，并且有他们各自的主题，所以我觉得整个拍摄期的5天是比较充实的。
The first time when I met my buddy and like everybody else at the airport, it was really like a whoa, you know, when I first got first impression, it's like the first person I see is like someone I've been always like communicating with. It's like a very welcoming feeling. The only difficulty that I have is like managing everything myself on set. So it means I was like the DP, I was the sound, I was like the director, all like 3 in 1 on one set, which was like something that is like really challenging. But also like I managed to pull through, so I think that's good.
不太顺利的地方可能是在拍摄的过程中，比如说我们去到线下的奶茶店去采访他们的老板，但是由于奶茶店的人比较多，然后所以我们的采访可能相对没有那么顺利，因为环境会比较嘈杂。然后更让我们有一些不顺利的是，我们在奶茶店的那一次采访，第一次的录音就是没有录上，就是老板跟我们聊了半个多小时，但是只录上了2分钟，然后所以就不得不让他再进行一次采访。但是好在我们的采访对象都是非常积极的配合我们的采访吧，所以就是尽管需要好几次的录音，但是他们也都很积极的配合。所以我觉得虽然采访过程中遇到很多困难，但是我们也都解决得很好。
I think it will be immersive. So I feel this has been such an immersive experience because not only we've been able to learn about the culture and the costumes of China, but also we've been able to live on our day-to-day with Chinese people, young people who are similar to us, and this has been great because I feel like we've realized that we have more things in common than maybe what we thought before. So, yeah.
我觉得就是我印象最深，在我们拍家庭的那一天，有一个老奶奶，她特别的热情，然后很社牛。她一见到 Julia 就说很漂亮啊，好漂亮啊，就这样，我就觉得印象很深刻。
What impressed me the most was the second day when we went to spend a whole day with the family to see how how open they were and how excited they were to share, their costumes, their food, their, I don't know, like all the things they love. They were very excited to share it with us, and I just felt very grateful to be part of it.
跟 Julia 一起拍摄，有学到很多东西，然后过程也很快乐，就是一次比较紧张，但是又很快乐的工作。
And I think one word I would use to describe my experience would be challenging. I think that's because working on the creative side of a film is something that I'm not really used to. Because in Singapore, I work mostly in producing. So having to research, having to script and shoot and edit every part of the film is something that I'm not used to, and it's quite challenging for me. And I think I have to pace myself, but it's been a very good experience having to juggle everything and having to figure out the things that I haven't done before and getting to try new things that I don't really do back in Singapore. So we actually met this store owner. He's called Xiao He. So he's actually a resident of, he grew up in Jimei Dasha, and so he knows the culture there very well. And it was actually a very nice surprise because it was exactly the angle that we needed in the film, because we already interviewed the store owners who moved into Dasha to set up their business there, but we didn't really have a perspective from someone who grew up there and understands the culture there. So when we were talking to him, he actually shared a lot about the history of the town and why the new store owners would have challenges integrating the culture. And I think it was a very nice surprise because we didn't expect to meet him, yet we got a lot of good content from him.
我想用的关键词是 human love，
就是首先这个是我们拍摄的我们主要的一个拍摄对象他们的一个店铺的名称，然后同时我也觉得就是在这个拍摄的过程中，让我感受到的就是那种人类之间的爱。当我真正走到这个地方的时候，我感觉到的是。就是在这样一个传统的一个古厝里，然后但是你进入那个传统的古厝那样的房间之中，你又会发现一个新的，就是不同的属于那些年轻人自己的天地，然后我觉得是一件很神奇、很奇妙的事情。
Keywords, maybe like I'm thankful, for the days I spend on Enchi, to know the Enchi people, and I think this is my keyword, like thankful for this experience.
关键词在我这里，我会把它形容为美好的遇见。那这个美好的遇见，它首先指的是可能来自其他国家的这些外方的导演，还有指导老师来到厦门和我们的遇见。那同时也是我们这个摄制组去往安溪和安溪的人们的一个相见。
I think filming was the best part for me because I really knew the Enchi County. I never went to China before. So when I arrived here, all the Chinese people were very warm to me and very hospitality. So I'm very thankful for that. And the filming part was really good because I knew another culture, and I think now I have a family in Enchi because they took care of me, and I'm very grateful for that.
This is a very interesting and unique experience for me. I'm seeing a lot of things that I have never seen before.
你好，我是来自马来西亚的蔡明燕。想到可以见到来自非常多国家的导演们，就感到非常兴奋。马来西亚是一个非常多种族、多宗教的一个国家，然后当我发现到中国也有一个地方是这样子的一个氛围的话，然后我就对那个选题非常有兴趣，所以我就开始着手这个选题。
I chose my topic because my topic is Museum of the World's Religions, which is referring to Quanzhou. So essentially my family is also very similar to Quanzhou in that it's very diverse religiously. So my dad's a Christian, a baptized Christian, but my mother and I are free thinkers. And my grandmother is a Buddhist, whereas all my aunts are Christians. So I've always found religion very interesting because despite the fact that it's quite all of my family members are quite religious, because of my mom views religion as a taboo thing to talk about. So I haven't really had the chance to explore it back in Singapore. So when I was given the opportunity to explore the topic in China, I thought it would be a really good opportunity because I've always found religion very fascinating.
The keyword that I would choose to summarize these days would be community, because there's a lot of community here, the meeting of people from different countries to come together like a family for a few days. That's what it means to me.
我觉得我们这一次我们这一组的看中国的行程就很像我们的主题纸质画一样。关键词我觉得就是纸质画那样，然后在上下穿行的感觉，对，然后就是有点小起伏，然后最后又会归于平整。
我觉得是一次全新的体验吧。好，就是因为之前我也从来没有跟外国人接触过，其实我对我的英语是不太自信的，我也是被临时拉来的，所以刚开始的时候我会觉得有一点紧张和害怕。我在见到熊 Tail 的前一秒，我感觉我紧张要干呕，因为我不知道要怎么跟他说。然后，他也会他教了我很多英文，可以说他是我的英文老师。然后他也能理解我的破英文在说什么啊，所以我觉得还是一次蛮新奇的体验，也提升了我的英语。
I think before I think coming here it feels more human in a sense because I feel like the world and also the media portrays China as not very humanistic in a sense. So here people are very human just like anywhere else in the world. So I feel like coming here, it's something that everyone needs to do to sort of get their own perception of China.
Try with it.
很久没有这样子小团队的出去外面，然后一起工作，然后也是一次非常新鲜的体验。然后在完全陌生的环境以及没有非常良好的前提准备下，就每天美食都在随机应变的感觉，其实也蛮酷的。
One of the nights when we were in Yeongchung, we ordered food and we were sitting down watching an American movie translated in Chinese and English, eating like durian pizza and noodles. I would just take a screenshot of that to like sort of culminate my experience here in China.
我让导演试一下榴莲披萨，他说啊，我试一下，然后试完之后，大家就不行。
So, my keyword is destiny because I really had a very special connection with my partner and we are very similar, so for me this is destiny. And also I feel very happy and amazed of what is happening every day. It's like living in a dream and it's better than anything I could imagine. I chose this topic because my family really likes drinking tea every day, and also my mom have a very special connection with jasmine tea, and I was sure that this topic will be very beautiful. So every day while I was filming, we found a lot of different limitations and changes. For example, we couldn't film inside the factory, but I'm sure that we are going to film a very beautiful film.
我的关键词是缘分，然后原因的话就是，从我选择参加这个项目，到找选题，再到跟外国导演配对，然后再到我们拍摄，所有的经历都是，我感觉对我来说非常特别，然后也很惊喜，所以我觉得真的是一种冥冥之中的缘分所在。然后我的一句话是，看中国，同时也是看世界。就是虽然，我回到我的家乡福州去拍摄，但是在跟外国导演相处的这几天里面，就是我也对西班牙，然后其他国家也了解了很多。我觉得我的搭档是一个，情感丰沛，然后非常敏感的一个人。事例的话，就是我在第一天那个开幕式的时候发言，然后我就看到他在下面哭了。
就是我刚才在演讲的时候看到我的搭档 Marina 在台下，就是她哭了，然后让我也觉得很感动，哎呀，我有点。